there's a part of me that
Right.
doesn't look like ministry. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like how religious told us.
So
it should.
that's the problem, is looking like you talking religious from the religious aspect of it, but it
I be feeling
also
guilty sometimes.
it also looks like you putting shame on the idea of it.
Yeah, I do.
And it shouldn't be shame around it, because there's nothing wrong with you. You can reach people exactly how you are.
Because sorry. Everybody's like you. Everybody has those things. So it's like how coming up, how we used to see it, like the pastor did what?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
But shame on you.
Because we held the religious
religion
up,
religion.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there's no way he could be like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, but we're human. You can be you and still reach the people because they get something to connect to be like, oh, if she like that and she having this relationship with God and doing that, then I can too.
Authenticity and vulnerability.
Yeah.
Okay, hey y'all.
What's happening?
Welcome to Life with C and Arie.
What's going on?
As y'all can see, we have a guest today.
You know, it's your boy, Mars Kid.
What? You didn't say KID, double D, if you don't see the
let me hear you do it.
No, I can't remember. It's like,
It's your boy, Mars Kid, you know, MARS KIDD. If you forget the 2 Ds, you will not find me. It's a fact, I promise. It's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
Nah, not at all.
So this is our third guest.
Yep.
During our 30 for 30.
Fourth guest.
Yeah.
Lene.
Oh, okay. This is our fourth guest for our 30 for 30 challenge, podcast challenge. And we tapping into something different. We got a music mogul here with us today.
Yeah.
Also family.
Yep.
This is our cousin.
You know
what I'm saying? And we about to tap into all things love, dating, music, life,
all that stuff.
passion, purpose, and pivoting.
That's good.
Yeah. And so we about to tap in. Tell us who you are, because they need the tea.
Serious, straight to the point.
Yeah, they need the tea.
Yeah, I'm Mars. I go by Mars. I'm a recording artist. I do music. I sing. I rap. I engineer. I went to Full Sail University for audio engineering.
Yeah.
Hey,
snap it up.
Had to do it. Yeah, I'm a dad. I got an 8-year-old. And I be working. You know, we get to it.
Okay.
That's me.
So how did you get into music? What does that look like?
I got into music like 7th grade. I had a friend group that was doing a talent show at the school, and one of the members didn't go to the school, so they asked if I could fill in. I was like, I'll try it. I don't do that. Like I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
You know, so we did it. We ended up winning the talent show, and I just felt good doing it. Like, man, I think I like this.
Right.
Like that was cool.
This is my purpose.
Right. So I went home, I started looking up rappers, found Lil Wayne, then I found Chris Brown, and I was locked in. I just got to it like, oh, they can do it like that. I need to try it. Maybe I'll do it like this. And I started writing my own songs. Really, it was remixes to Chris Brown's record. But yeah, got into it like that and just kept going and going and going until I got my own record, really.
You still dance?
Yeah, because he used to pop.
He used to be baby
I be
Chris
forgetting
Brown.
about that.
No, he used to be baby Chris Brown.
I don't dance too much.
Marion dancing, all that dancing in the rain.
With the little hat. Yeah.
All
His
that.
favorite move.
The hat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't dance no more though. I'm too old.
Cool?
No, I'm too old. My body don't get down like that no more.
Okay.
Speaking of your body, we have this shirt on, as y'all can see.
Yeah.
The fit go crazy, right?
You know.
But there was one thing that you left out, a part of who you are.
Yeah. Because that's a conversation.
A major.
Yeah, that's a conversation.
Yeah, and so I would like to tap into that, because it plays into who you are. It plays into your music and everything. So let's tap into that. Yeah.
So as you see the shirt, if y'all can't see it or if you ain't paying attention, that's a heart in there. Shout out to Mike. She made this for me. And we got the flap open so you can see the heart. So when I was born, I had open heart surgery, 3 open heart surgeries. I was born with a heart condition. It's called left hypoplastic heart syndrome. What does that mean? Do you know?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So basically, so these two, we'll just use them for an example. They were born with 4 heart chambers. You know, I was born with 1.5, so I got only the right side, nothing on the left side.
Wow.
So through the surgeries, they tried to make the other half out of surgical plastic or whatever they use, just to keep me going. I was supposed to die before kindergarten. Made it to kindergarten. They said, okay, well, he's not going to get anywhere past that. He probably won't get past 5. Got past 5, and we'll fast forward because I'm here. So, and now, I don't want to say a standstill, but it's kind of just like, we just letting the Lord work. I'll say it like that. So we at a point right now where the doctors are thinking and looking at a heart transplant, just because the heart I have now has pretty much reached its capacity, which isn't a bad thing. You know, God works in mysterious ways. He gonna do it how he gonna do it. So we just rocking with it, you know, and moving like that. But yeah, that's how that go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how has that impacted your life? Just knowing that you had that when it came to being a part of things, right, and just knowing that, like, how did it impact?
It impacted tremendously. As a kid, I couldn't play outside as long as everybody else. I couldn't play any organized sports in school. Just everything, even down to being in school, to the learning, and had to be separated because I focused different. So even stuff like that. As an adult, like now I got this thing where my heart skips. Like, so I could be, it probably happened, but I'd be sitting here and it just do like that. And it's painful, but it's not like, now to y'all, it probably look crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
y'all gonna see it, right? Yeah, y'all gonna see it on this camera at least once.
For sure. It get crazy. But so now, like that, it's like unfortunately, a everyday reminder that I have this. Because growing up, like this wasn't happening. So it was like sometimes I forget. I'm moving around, running outside. I'll be out of breath, but I'm not thinking about the condition. But I feel that every day, and it's just like, oh yeah, like you do got that. You got to slow down. Just going up the stairs, running, playing with Malachi. You know, I get tired quick, so certain stuff I got to do differently now. So it plays a big part for sure.
Do you look at it as like a disability, or like what is your perspective on it?
I wouldn't say I look at it as a disability. It's just I don't know how to call it. This is the best way I could put it. And you know, I get spiritual quick. So the Lord has a thing for me to do, so he had to put me this way so that it could get done correctly. So it doesn't hinder me, but it just slows me down a bit. Okay. And I think it's to a point where I can slow down and do it the right way and not have to rush and be, you know, on everybody else's pace.
So it helps you to stay present.
That's major.
And mindful.
Absolutely.
But also maybe it's just a reminder to everybody else to allow you to be.
That's good.
Like, this is me. So this is a physical reminder for y'all to like be cool on me. Let me do stuff at my own pace. Which we should allow people to do anyway.
But maybe that's a part of the calling, for it to be seen in me, so that everybody know that people need that type of grace. Because you don't know what people got going on. You don't know. Everybody else got their own hiccups or their own, you know.
And it's literally not always a physical manifestation. It could be emotional or mental, and we don't see those things.
Yeah.
So give people grace, you know. Let people go at their own pace.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
That's good. For sure.
That's a life lesson right there.
For sure.
Okay, so
water break.
Yeah, right. Oh, excuse us. Do you need a water break? Because ain't no water on this show.
No, for real.
We stay thirsty.
We stay thirsty.
Talking about we stay thirsty for 1 hour.
1 hour.
We done at the end like.
But please, no, just saying. But
okay. shifting to your music, you got an EP coming out. By the time this video come out, it'll already be out. But tell us more about your EP.
Yes.
EP coming out. It's called Love Hurts. Got 5 tracks on there. This is actually the first project I've dropped since 2019.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
2019.
What's that? 5 years now? 4 years? 6.
It's 2025.
Oh man, that's a long time.
Okay, well, 2019 when? Like beginning or end?
No, like towards the end.
Okay. So you push, you done for.
Yeah.
Oh, some change.
5 and some change.
5 and some change.
Girl,
math.
Math is not math.
Nah, yeah. So yeah, 2019 was the last project. No Bars, Just Mars. Y'all can go check that out too. But yeah, I'm excited about this project. I think
I'm excited about it too.
Me too.
Y'all heard it?
Yeah, we got to listen to it.
Y'all heard it?
He just did that for the camera, but
You know.
I'm just excited.
No, but let me hear it. How y'all feel about it?
Okay, first of all, that one song, Don't Tell Me, Read Your Mind.
Mm-hmm.
Mind blown. Okay.
That has to be literally. It's the first song of the EP.
It is.
So yeah, the first song you gotta listen to.
But we listened to the whole EP, and I have to say, I love the storyline.
Yeah.
Mind you, he didn't really talk much through it. He allowed us to listen
and process.
And I gave him a spiel after every song. But then we got to the end. I was like, okay, so I understand why you did this. I saw this. That. So,
and how you said it was like almost literally how I was telling bro, like, this is how I want the story to go. And when you repeated it to me, I was like,
so that means that he executed very well.
Yes.
That's good.
He got his point across.
Yeah, literally.
Love hurts.
It does.
It do. In a lot of different ways. Go ahead.
You a lover boy too, so we gotta talk about that.
Hey, Love Hurt coming out February 14th.
Right, before we tap in.
You know.
Oh, what platforms?
All platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, wherever you listen to your music at, YouTube, you can get it. MARSKIDD. If you forget the 2 D's, I promise you won't find me. It's not a joke. For real.
It's not a joke.
Try it out.
Try it out.
No, for real. Try it.
And we'll also add the link in our description.
For sure.
By the time it come out, it'll be out. So we good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I can't wait.
Yeah, definitely excited.
Midnight.
Yeah.
Also, he did say, how do we think about it and or what we thought about it. And I would say, like, we've known him, obviously, since we were babies, right?
Yeah, literally.
So, but hearing his sound change and evolve throughout time is like, it's a great experience because now we get to witness the growth in all aspects, and so it's always a beautiful thing to be a part of something like that. And so I'm excited because God got he already been put in work,
for sure.
already put you on display. So this time it's just like you're gonna be even more on display, but you're gonna be ready for it in more ways than one. So I'm excited for it.
I also just love the opportunity to be around creativity.
Yeah.
I say God is my favorite artist, and I feel God the most, or see him the most through people's creation. So there you go.
Yeah. Did y'all see that?
So
don't see that.
I love.
Don't see that.
I love. Just I'm a big fan.
I appreciate
for real.
I appreciate that. I hope y'all become fans. Go check it out. If you don't know me, go listen to the old stuff so you can understand what's going on.
What's going on?
I honestly feel this is like a music interview.
Hey.
It feels kind of formal a little bit, but whatever.
That's cool.
I mean, we can get informal.
Sure can.
So I guess the best way to get informal is talking about love.
Informal.
Oh.
Yes.
Informal, unformal.
You're right.
Informal.
You
said it wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's get informal.
Yeah.
Let's get informal.
But you know what? I think I told y'all this before.
So why she correct me like that?
I'm sorry.
Embarrassing me.
That ain't how you say it.
She said informal.
You said it twice. I just had to let the people know.
Unjust sounds. Let's get undone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Undone.
I didn't hear it.
But fair.
It's okay. You got little ears.
She's going at everybody, ain't she?
Yeah. Look, guessed or not.
Wow. Okay. All right, keep it cool. Little ears is crazy.
Everybody about to walk away from this interview, man. I'm sorry.
Not my
I'm never going back on her show. Now you on Instagram.
Look, bump that. I ain't never going back on that's your show too.
Yeah, we got a couple of days left. You could be mad and be done.
I swear.
How far y'all into?
What's today's the 13th day. So yeah, today's the 13th day.
Y'all going hard.
Yeah, no, we
let's give it up for CNR.
Yeah, let's. Thank you.
Yeah, because we doing that, okay? It's stretching us in more ways than one.
It is. You know what though? We and Arie get on each other's nerves.
I mean, earlier in the video, it was cut. I almost cut her.
Yeah.
So when you get your video footage, I mean your sound, just be you'll hear it in the tone.
Uh-huh.
She said, "You be cool." No, nigga, you be cool. No.
You said it first.
No.
We was playing tennis, girl.
I just sat here.
Like, my point is what I was trying to say for the third time about love is that I watched you, Taylor, is our cousin, hey Tay, and Arie in y'all relationships, and I said, you know what? Number one, I learned to mind my business because 1 minute they not rocking with a person, and then the next week
life changes that fast.
Hey,
I'm like, we just had a whole hour conversation about this person. Why are we back here? And we've been talking about the same person for a year.
A year is crazy.
Dragging me through the mud with their mess and they foolishness. So I learned to mind my business, and also not get over like involved. Yes.
Involved.
Yes, unvolved. Thank you.
Yes,
He's my friend.
It's so silly, right?
But also, it's also a reminder watching us. It's also a reminder for you when you get into something because you haven't experienced this. So your perspective is, yo, crazy. But when you get your foot in, get a toe in there.
They some lovers too.
Get a toe in there. You gonna be one too. And then when they break your heart, you gonna figure out how I'm gonna make it work or if I'm gonna have to move on.
Love hurts.
Like the
love hurts. Arthur.
Nice little crash.
But the face though.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
No, you can't do one of them kids. Head shake.
No, that's fun.
So love. What are your thoughts on love? What's love look like to you?
We know it hurts.
Love, I wasn't gonna say.
Okay.
I thought about it, but
we know it hurts.
Gotta promote.
I ain't mad.
In the description.
Link in the description.
What is love? I mean, well, honestly, like, okay, I'm gonna say it like this. And it's gonna sound cliche, but I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna try. Okay. Love is patient, love is kind.
Period.
That's what the scriptures say. And it's go on to say more. But that is the truest example of love. And it's like real love is unconditional. How they telling you like we'll call and go back and forth by one person, they don't gotta spend that time. They don't, but that's love. They love us enough to go through that with us, regardless to what they got going on. So I think that's major when it comes to love, period. Like if nobody can be patient with you, they can't be kind to you, they can't, support in whatever way, not just financial, because y'all know how y'all get. What you said
I'm here for financial right now.
You, but if you need some money, I don't got you.
Hey,
but all the other ways,
I can pray for you. I got you. You need to listen here. I got you.
Yeah, but I think that's what it's like, especially in a romantic relationship, like being patient with your partner. Everybody goes, like she said, things change, people change. So if you really locking in with somebody, you got to be prepared for those type of changes, and things change and people don't be prepared.
Yeah, and I'm at a space now where I'm not prepared no more. I don't want to be around with changes. Okay, I'm not in the mood.
That's because, well, okay, I'm gonna ask because I don't want to assume. Is there an expectation of waiting till you find somebody that doesn't have to change?
You didn't even hear his. You didn't even hear his.
I just knew it's gonna be good.
What's he saying?
He's not so mad at that. I will.
Because
I'm like, you ain't even. So I couldn't even focus on you because big eyes over here. Big eyes over here making faces. I just knew. I apologize. I wasn't being present.
Can you say it again?
I hope I remember. What I say. Is there an expectation to find somebody that is not at a place of changing? They're already settled in who they are.
Oh no expectation for that, because I know in my big old age now, the fact that I'm not where I want to be, I also know that other people will not be where that may not be where they want to be. So I get that. Or I mean, I've been hearing so many stories now of like 50-year-olds who getting divorced, and then they got to start all over. You got to start all over at any age. So it's almost like I can give that and extend that grace to people. When it comes to relationships, I can extend a lot of different graces than I can for family or friends and stuff like that. Because, and what I also noticed, I had to do some digging. Also noticed that watching how important it is for me and family to stick together, and when it falls apart, if I'm with a relationship or in a relationship, I do everything I can to keep that. And if it does fall apart, then I know that it's not on me. Like, I literally try everything. And that's why I give so much grace, because when it comes down to family, once you split that and you know, both parties did not try or whatever, I'm going to at least do my part, and at this big old age, do my part and then go from there.
That's good.
So, yeah. So, no, but...
you got to be okay with some changes.
I mean, no, as far as, like, me getting into something, and I don't know, I think I got commitment issues. Because, like, that forever thing is crazy.
I don't think
right now, because I mean, it's just the older I get, the more crazier people are, and dating is harder and stuff like that. And it's like, because they always be like, oh, you got to give men some time, and also men be with their true love. They true love be in their hearts for life. And then when they get to me, I'm the 27th. Am I not your true love? Girl. Oh, like what? I'm sorry, 127.
That's hilarious.
So it's complicated. It's so complicated.
I don't think you still have a heart for it. I don't think you have.
What's that? Look, I'm starting to have palpitations like you. What's that?
What's
a heart
that?
for it is crazy.
Oh, she went hard.
From the screen.
She said, "Ooh."
I feel like it's just you. As far as Arie be trying to act like it's just her. She was created to love. And I think that you
that sucks.
I know.
I think
Me too.
Love hurts.
Hey,
link in the
love
description.
hurts. Link in the description. Go play that. It's only 5 records,
Don't
like 13
forget
minutes.
double D. Don't
telling
forget the double D. You will not find him.
You.
Love hurts.
I think you're tired of being disappointed by foolishness.
Absolutely.
So, absolutely, I agree that you just at a place where it's like, you know what?
I'm not even gonna put myself in
because you do give. And you do give a lot. It's like, I'm at this point, I'm like, I'm good, but you're not good. You're not good on the bull.
Right.
You ain't good. Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know that one.
Usher.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Oh, there it is now.
Yeah, I was playing. Okay, sorry. He has to hear correct vocals.
You know.
My apologies.
Nah, that's good though. What is your
my turn for bug out.
Yeah, go crazy. I would say I'm a little bit more open than what I was before. I have learned through therapy that I am guarded. I'm extremely guarded, even when I don't try to be, you know? So I seek love or seek companionship and all of that stuff, and because I am guarded to some degree, I don't trust people. It's like you can only go so far with that. I was joking the other day. I said, can I just be in a relationship with people and I don't trust them? Like, yeah, you can but it's not gonna go far. It's not gonna. So I think that a lot of it is going to have to be number one, I still can stick to my standard, like, and not just allow anybody to just walk in and me be practicing with anybody.
Right.
I also understand that there's going to be a lot of work on my behalf, a lot of bending, a lot of give on my end.
Hold on.
Yeah. A lot of bending. No pause. I couldn't find a word.
No way.
I tried. I couldn't read it fast enough. Hey, you know what's funny?
No.
You know what's funny? Because we're friends for real. Like, this is my dog. And when he be telling me some stuff sometimes, because he's my cousin, I'm like, hey, I don't please.
That's funny.
I don't want to hear that.
That's how I just felt right there.
Yeah.
What is she talking about?
Like, for me, as far as like my emotions and just compromising, but not to foolishness. I'm talking about compromising to the good stuff. So I know I have a journey ahead, but I also am not like this one dude. I went on a date in December, and we hadn't talked. Like, we went on a date. It was cool. It was cordial, and then we didn't talk after that, right? So he hit me up yesterday, and was like, I gotta ask you a question. I'm like, first of all, he texted me, you know, like, what? Hey, right. I said, who made this beat? Because I'm like,
who made this beat?
I didn't want to ask, like, who is this?
Right.
Who made this beat? And he said, hey, blah, 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 blah. And he said, I gotta ask you a question. I was like, okay, cool. And he said, then he sent me a voice note because I guess he didn't want to get caught up with the messages, or he just liked voice notes. I think he liked the way he liked the way he talked.
I hate sending voice.
But he was just asking me if I wanted to be casual. And I'm like, I'm not a casual type of individual. Like, I've been there, done that before, and I'm cool on it. Mind you, I ain't say all of this, but he asked me why. I just said, like, I'm not interested in it. And to be honest, I've been so apart from people for so long, or just like, I ain't in a while, so I'm just not gonna just give it up for anybody or anything. So for a casual situation.
You told him no, and he said why?
He asked me. So, I asked him, like, why'd you ask that? Like, we're into this. So he went into this long spiel. And so then he asked me, if you don't mind me asking. I don't mind you asking.
Oh, okay.
We can talk about it.
I thought it was like a no. Why?
No, I just told him, I said, I'm not interested in being casual. Thanks for the ask, though. I'm not even mad at the ask.
Yeah, because a lot of people ain't gonna ask.
And I respect the honesty. I think the older I get, I learn that I respect honesty. Like, when I was in college, somebody did something like that to me. He was like, well, just to let you know, this is just. I said, how dare you talk to me like that? Like, I'm a harlot on the street. Harlot. But then looking back at all the dudes that I talked to, communicated, whatever, I respected that. Because he was honest. This is what it is. This is what I want.
That honesty go far.
Honesty does go far, but it's also your delivery.
Absolutely. But he still said it respectfully. He just, he said it really.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, but it's also
it was
delivery.
Just me not knowing no better. That's okay. So I think to wrap up, I love love, and I want to get there one day, and I know it's gonna be a journey for me.
I agree. I want to get there too. Do you want to get there? Are you open? Are you open? Right now?
No, I gotta get this money. When I say it's I've been playing too long. That's where I'm at. I've been playing a little too long because now I'm not. And because I thought about it, I'm like, let me get on some dating apps. And then I was like, because Facebook dating, I see a lot of people from high school. They like, I've been on there, and it's a good time. And then I'm just sitting there like, I'm scared, right? But then I realized I'm not happy. I'm not happy with my situation. What life is supposed to look like for me, what I feel like it is, I'm supposed to have my own home. I'm supposed to have the freedom to do whatever I want without being judged, have my own quiet space, my self-care time, and and also if I want to date freely. Everybody be like, I had a Monday, Tuesday. I want that too. No, I'm just playing.
I get your point though.
But you have the freedom to
figure it out.
When you at your parents' house, who finna come to the door without meeting your parents?
Right.
And I'm not interested in that. And then I realized I was dating one guy, and he parked his car. I'm like, come pick me up. He parked the car and got out to give me a hug. What is you doing? Get back in the car. Like,
you made it sing.
Well, daddy, looking out the window now. You said I can't give you a hug. I said no. And that cracked me up. And that's when I realized, you tripping. But it brought me joy thinking about it. I laugh every time. This happened last year, but
that's hilarious.
I really want that for me. And so for me, dating looks fun in that space. Dating doesn't look fun right now unless you this rich man who want to sweep me off my feet.
And I have to jump on that when you said that, because I'm like, I'm spending all this time like I'm trying to get my money up before I start dating. And literally, I could meet somebody and he'd be like, I'm not on some sugar daddy stuff, hello.
Uh-oh.
All right,
my link will be in the
What link is that?
Sign up sheet.
My Google
spreadsheet.
But he could literally be like, I can take care of you. I literally got the money. You got the idea. Let's come together. So I'm sitting here trying to, girl.
Yep, but you would have the capacity for that. I feel like the path that I'm on is on some like, I have things to do. So getting shacked up right now or whatever the case, taken care of right now is not going to be settling for me. It wouldn't settle well in my spirit.
Well, okay.
Because I got stuff to do, like with my business type stuff. Like,
so in that aspect, if you find somebody that's willing to take care of you, do whatever, doesn't that give you the time to do that, to work on that without the stress of all the other stuff?
So I don't know how to separate business and relationships. And if I'm mixing the two, that doesn't seem like a great combination.
No, but not that you got to mix it. Like, he taking care of you financially. Like, your life is taken care of.
I think having a relationship for me is I'm consumed with him. I don't know how to learn how to. I don't yet. I don't know how to do that because I get consumed with people because I want to make sure you okay, and then that's why it hurts. Love hurts more because I'm already attached to you. So somebody said like, okay, well we talked about it, you know, talking about my heart's broken, but are you okay? Like, no, we spent what you say?
Like we showered skin to skin, we cried in front of each other, like. It's gonna take me a second to get over that.
Yeah, but and I'm consumed because when you are hurting, already an empath, already like all that extra stuff, already spiritually in tune. So now when you are in something and you're in trouble, or when you, and that's why when I was dealing with one of my, former peoples, but when I was dealing with him specifically, he was somebody who was still in the streets, doing his thuggish ways. But I loved his personality. I loved the man that he was outside of that. I got consumed with him, and that meant I got consumed with his ways. Even though don't tell me nothing, I don't want to know. But I got consumed with that, and that's when that became like the most toxic thing I've ever experienced. So I don't know how I would be able to separate that, whether it's a good guy or, even if it is a good guy who take me to church every Sunday, I still get consumed with him because now I'm cooking him breakfast barefoot. Look at that, like she would have cried. I wasn't even gonna say barefoot, making food for him all the time. But then when am I gonna have time for my business? I don't feel like that. My man taking care of me.
Okay, so what I want to ask is like,
are you the interviewer?
Yes, he
I'm
is.
sorry.
I'll take it.
Because
this is
I
how
be
our
getting to thinking.
conversations are.
Not for real. But like, if that's what if as a woman, that's what you want somebody to take care of you. It's good that you want to do those things, or that you is like that about your person, because that's the woman's job. If we go back,
let's go back to the woman's job.
If we go back, we'll
go back. Look, we'll put a pin in that.
Yeah.
But y'all be making me forget what I be saying. What I was
talking about. It's a woman's job to take care of you.
So why? Well, I guess, what is your desire to still go and do other things?
Okay, that's a God desire. God gave me this business. I told Cynthia the way that I started this business, I had no idea what product photography, making products. I never knew that I would be sitting in this position right now. I'm about to be 4 years deep in April. That's like good. I had my rebrand, and people thought I was closing my shop. That was like, I had people texting me who I didn't even know was in my business. They over here like, I bet you not shutting down. And I need you to make my flower child play right now. Like, stop playing with me. I'm like, chill. It's just a rebrand. But like, I got a lot of people banking on me. And it's also still a fire 4 years later. And so so this is me doing a thing, me allowing God to use me. I won't be able to have him use me if I get consumed with getting a regular job and if I get consumed in a relationship. So when my mom be like, why ain't you don't want to do this, or you don't want to be a sub, like right now, I'm gonna be consumed.
That's good.
And the desire, yes, is there. But right now, I can't do both. And that's where I'm at.
And I think that's cool, because once you locked in, well, you locked in, but the longer you locked in, y'all gonna cross past the right person
when it's time.
Yeah, that's decent.
And that's where I'm at. Like, mind you, if I see a guy, he comes along and we hit it off naturally, I'm gonna hate that for me. Right. I really am. But I'm gonna also have to learn during that time, like, okay, no, we can't go out today, even though I want to spend some time with my boo.
All right.
I need you to give me a day. Give me a second so I can handle this, and I'm gonna have to learn that balance. But it is not gonna be me searching out dating apps, doing none of that. Yeah. I'm not.
So what does that look like for you? Like, what does relationship look like for you? Are you single? Are you interested?
I'm definitely single.
You looked at the camera with that.
Yeah, I had to, because we ain't doing that. But
we ain't doing that.
Nah, but I don't want to say I'm dating around. I'm talking to somebody right now. It's cool.
Uh-oh.
With that.
Look.
No, I'm talking to somebody right now. It's cool. Relationship, like I think, like how you were saying, like it's a choice to like be like, well, I want to spend time with you, but like I didn't plan to be talking to this person right now, and I think we both is like in a space where we really is focused on what we're doing. I'm gonna put my business out there a little bit, but she don't live in the same state, so me seeing stuff how I see it is like, okay, this is maybe good for me. That's probably what it's for her, is where I can have what I want and trying to get to know her and blah, 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 with still having my time and space to do what I need to do.
Because you can't.
Because I can't.
Each other
right. All the time. Exactly.
And it's mutual.
Yeah.
And it's mutual.
Different paths.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think with that, I'm probably reaching too soon, but I think with that, it allows us to meet at our time, you know, when it's supposed to happen.
And then literally give each other, when y'all do talk, is giving each other your full attention.
Yeah, every time.
Can't be distracted.
Yeah, and you know how people get consumed, like spending so much time with each other, and you know it get bored fast or shit, stuff like that. So I think with that, we always got something to talk about. We share the day, whatever. So it's cool. Now my past relationships. That's a man. Hey, what?
That might be a series.
Man, what? That's a series for real.
That's a series.
Man, but I mean, you know, my past. But I would say this: a lot of my past relationships, especially my last one, I feel like prepared me for where I'm at right now, relationship wise.
Okay, how so? Just give me like general tidbits.
I didn't know that I didn't have boundaries.
Self-care, people.
It's important. Because I was one of them people that get caught up in the person. Like, I want to be around you, what you need. I want to help you, whatever. So I was very consumed, and it wasn't mutual. So it just started to feel like a one-sided thing in certain aspects. I forgot the initial topic, but
you know what? Because it was
like, what did you learn from your past relationship?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. No boundaries. That was over clean for this one. Yeah, because now it's like, okay, now I know this is my standard for this. This is what I like. This is what I don't like, and I'm cool speaking on that now.
That's good.
Without feeling like if I say this now, she might not want me. She might not. But now
that's the purpose of dating. We're supposed to be doing it, but we get consumed.
We get consumed and be like, this is my person for real. No, so for now real. It don't matter. I don't care.
I'll do whatever you need.
Nah, yeah, it get like that. But I think it's a lot. I think it's for everybody. Your past, everything that go on in your life prepare you for where you are. And I'll say where you're going, but we are where we are. Yeah, so everything that's happening prepares you for where you are currently.
You gotta allow it though. You
that's
gotta pay
major.
attention.
See, and that's why I said,
self-awareness.
I want to say relationships and stuff, like committing to somebody. Everything is a choice. Like, you have to really choose to commit to somebody or to be who you gonna be in this situation. Like, I think that's major.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
For sure. Love hurts, y'all. Hey, it's out now. Go check it out. Let me know what y'all feel. I am Mars Kid on Instagram. If you forget them 2 Ds, you won't find me.
It's these random.
I'm going to tally how many times you say it.
We are sponsored by.
Now
it's time for.
Thank you for providing the couch.
Good feels.
Yeah.
Welcome to the crib.
Yeah.
Love. No, I'm just playing.
All right. Well, it's been real.
Getting out of here.
That's funny.
Okay, so what is your goal?
Maybe as far as what?
Goal, but just like as far as the music piece, since we on the music, where do you want to go with this?
With music in general?
Yeah.
So that's a great question.
You said I know.
I don't. I've been relearning what I want from music lately. Coming up, it was I need a record deal. I want to be the biggest, the baddest. I want. Now, the older I get, the closer I get with God. So it's like, what do you want me to do with music?
Yeah.
So just navigating that. So I think really taking it that way, just to allow God to use me in the music. And, you know, I engineer and stuff like that. So my ultimate goal is to own my own stuff. So studio on the go, if y'all, you know, I got to do it because I'm sorry.
Go crazy.
Yeah,
you know, we engineer too. Studio on the go. You can book with us. We'll pull up on you with the studio. That's my major goal right now. That's what I'm working on the most, to get it official. Because we pull up right now, we'll come to the crib and set up in the crib. The goal is we looking for sponsors, angel investors, and all that.
Yes.
We trying to get it on a truck, you know, something like that. So we pull up, you just hop outside, jump in the truck, we get it done. You ain't got to go to the studio. You ain't got to, you know, it's easy access and it's affordable. So that's the goal. Because coming up, I did it all. I spent all the bread going to the studio. I didn't have a ride. I couldn't go certain environments I couldn't be in. So it's just like, that's my major goal, to bring the access to the artists so that they got what they need to make what they need without all of the extra stuff. But yeah, that's it. I think music, I mean, I write songs. I want to write for people. I want to give my songs away, but I don't really got like no, like, you know.
I feel like those are good though. I mean, you already said it.
Yeah.
Whatever God wants.
Yeah, that's literally it. Whatever he say, that's with life in general, really. But whatever he say he want me to do with the music, we gonna change it up however he say.
Yeah, I think to your point, that's kind of where I am. I'm not gonna say that I'm 100% comfy or whatever God wants,
right?
Because he don't do stuff on our time, and I'm sitting here stressed about it not being on my time. But at the same time, I think I'm tired of being resistant. Being resistant is so exhausting.
It hurt a little bit. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
it's so exhausting.
Yeah, it is.
I can't. So
that's deep.
Yeah, I've been sleeping like I got kids.
Man, that's deep.
So
because if you're resisting,
literally. Because you know what, my big thing is, I don't want to be a minister in the church. You know what I'm saying? I keep thinking that God gonna use me like that, and maybe He will if I allow Him to.
Yeah, it's giving first lady.
I don't know if it's giving that. But see, I say like, cause how they told me, like, I've been told and prophesied too that I'm a pastor and I'm, you know, supposed to be doing this, but it's not in the church. So maybe that's you too. Like maybe you is supposed to do something like that, but it's just not in the four walls. Pulpit. Yeah, not in that pulpit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stop trying to run. But I just wanna. I feel like some of it is just against who I am, and I think that sometimes I'll be so confused because I feel like there are parts of me that are just who I am. Okay, maybe I won't be a cusser my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I won't drink alcohol my whole life, or maybe I won't get high. At the same time, there's a part of me that doesn't look like ministry. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like how religious told us.
So that's the problem, is looking like you talking religious from the religious aspect of it, but it also
guilty sometimes.
It also looks like you putting shame on the idea of it.
Hello. Yeah, I do.
And it shouldn't be shame around it, because there's nothing wrong with you. You can reach people exactly how you are.
Because sorry. Everybody's like you. Everybody has those things. So it's like how coming up, how we used to see it, like the pastor did what?
Yeah.
I can't believe it. But it's
on you.
Because we held the religion up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there's no way he could be like that. Mm-hmm. But it's like, but we're human.
Literally.
So we were already given the grace to be human. Mm-hmm. So you can be you and drink. Well, I don't want to say it like that. Time out. That's not
right. Hold that.
We love to take stuff to the extreme. I say we as a people.
For sure.
We just love to take stuff to the extreme, and you can't be telling everybody that.
They're not taking it wrong with it.
Yeah, that's not what I meant, y'all.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
You can be you and still reach the people because they get something to connect to be like, oh, if she like that, if she having this relationship with God and doing that, then I can too.
Authenticity and vulnerability.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
And what I was saying was, it's almost like you do that with a lot of things. Like you put shame on, okay, you said you put shame on, you've shown that you put shame on religion, but it's also putting shame on a lot of things. And we've been unpacking throughout all of these episodes and stuff
that's good.
About that.
Real,
but
I do.
He just showed the Lord is doing some work with this for y'all.
Yeah.
Well, amen. I
That's
receive.
deep.
Yeah.
Not this episode, like, but
Yeah.
she just
Period.
said.
Yeah.
We're whooping our butts.
No,
That's
for
why
real.
we've been exhausted.
But that's another reason why I said, like, and I know Ario has goals. For real, it's really already like driving us. Like, we need 200 subscribers by this time and blah, blah, blah.
Real.
And yes, I want to start reaching people, but also I don't want to be in a spotlight for real. I want to reach who I need to reach, but my thing is, I said, if I don't get anything else out of this, it'll be like me transforming inside. Mm-hmm. It'll be me more comfortable within myself. Yeah. You know?
So that's funny. And this is my first time actually understanding what I'm about to say. I've never really wanted to be in a spotlight. I'm just built for it.
I was just gonna tell her that.
So just because I have this great
godly.
Yeah,
no,
but
seriously.
But that's why I said it's my first time understanding it, because you keep saying I don't want to be famous though, but I don't either. I got stressed out with 500 people blowing up my phone with threads. Everybody, I don't think I told you this, but I told my testimony on threads as far as I read the Bible in a year. That I just said it like I read the Bible in a year. All my posts, I've been talking to myself. So I was talking to myself. Why did that go crazy? I'm talking people reposting it. I'm trying to do this too. How did you do it? Tell me which plan you use. And I'm over here like, I just read it from Genesis to Revelation. I don't have no plan. I was like, give yourself grace, all this stuff. I had people say, good job, you want a medal? Rolling their eyes at me. I had what is it? Satanists? What are they called?
I forgot that.
Atheists. Yeah. But it was one who was like literally like a satanic person, and he was like, waste of time. Because I went to his profile, I was like, let me get up out of here. That's not even responding to that. But it was just so much, and I got overwhelmed with that because it was negative feedback. But then I also saw people in the comments like, somebody said, make sure it's a gold medal, baby, if you bring in one. Right. I said, period, fight for me, sis, because I ain't got it. But the purpose was, I was just sharing my story, and it attracted people. I don't want to be famous walking around here, but that's what I see. I've always saw that for myself, but I don't want it. I don't want the attention. That's too much, because then that brings on insecurities. That also opens doors to negative people. I don't know if y'all saw, but somebody was had made a voodoo doll of Patrick Mahomes while he was.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
She was sticking him number 15, jersey 15. She was just sticking him in the crowd, rocking back and forth. Like, okay, that's crazy. People really be praying on your downfall.
Prayed up.
Yeah, so I don't want to open myself to it, but I've always saw myself in the spotlight, and I have the big personality that was built for it.
You do.
You really do.
But you do as well, and that's the point. Like,
you right.
C and Arie and C.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's why I said it. Like,
I don't like it.
Tell the truth, I don't either. When it comes to this music,
I'm telling you.
I was gonna ask you, like, how do you like that?
When I started doing music, when I started doing music, it was the funnest thing I ever. That's why it was just like, I can release things in here and hear it. Like, it just, I was having fun with it. Yeah. And now being exposed, it's like, well, this isn't really what I was trying to do.
Naked, vulnerable. Literally.
They see everything. Like, they hear everything. So it's like, I don't like the spotlight. Yeah. Dude, you said it the best. I was just built for it. Yeah. That's just who he called me to be. I'm just the one that's gotta be in the light. I hate it. I don't want to say that word, but I strongly dislike it. Like, it's a fight to keep going to do this music. But I mean, it helps out knowing that there's a purpose in it, you know. But still, it's like, oh Lord, is there anything else we can do?
Yeah, for real.
What the heck
is this? Behind the computer?
I'll just sit here.
I can do tech.
Yeah,
I can figure that out.
Why you drawn to also writing and engineering? Because I get to do it, but it's still in the background, so I don't necessarily got it.
That's what was one of my major things in going to get my engineering certificate, because it was like, oh, I could still be in music and I don't have to be in the front. Like, let me sit back here and I can make my money too.
And God kept saying, scoot up.
Speaking of, scoot up. I was in this interview once. I think it was last year, maybe. I think it was last year. And I was talking to the lady, And she was like, or I was asking her at the end of the interview, is there anything that concerns you? Do you have any questions? She was like, well, the only thing that is concerns of mine is that a lot of your experience is front facing. This is a background position. And I was like, I really don't mind. Mind you, I'm just talking mindlessly. I really don't mind background positions. Like I really want to do background positions, right. But God won't let me. And as soon as I said that, I said, all right, I ain't getting this shot.
Right.
I already knew.
Nice knowing you.
I already knew. So you keep nudging me.
That's major.
Yeah. I mean, because that's literally what it is. It's exposed, being exposed. But like, and that's a part of the thing of what we talked about before. I was telling her, like, when I became vulnerable and being okay with transparency, I opened myself up to criticism and being judged. But that's literally, God wants you to open heart surgery, wants you to be having people in the surgery rooms looking down to see how things are done, because he wants to put you on the front, but his face is always going to be front and center. His name is always going to be on that magazine cover.
Yes, every
first.
Time.
And then it's going to say presenting.
I just got to remember that I'm not doing a lot of things to my own strength, or I should not be doing a lot of things to my own strength, because I can't.
Because you literally cannot.
I gotta speak on that, because from the music to the heart condition to being a dad, like, this much is for me, like, literally. Probably none of it really, but like everything that I do, my whole existence, I found out through my talks with God and understanding that I'm just here at the display for everybody else. As you know, a lot of us that are chosen are, we have to be at the forefront. We just, there's no choice, wanting to or not.
Wanting to or not, get over it.
You have to get over it. Like he's literally like, okay, her right here. Yeah.
And I've been doing this.
You be trying to hide every time.
Literally, you would see me posting so much, and everybody. When I say everybody, every time I go somewhere, they be like, every time I get on my Facebook, you always posting something. That's what everybody always say. I look on her page, she got one post every other year. I said, if we doing the same thing, I need you to promote too. But it's just like, I got places to be, and that's why I be telling everybody, I got places to be, and I will be sick if January, February 2026 come around, I'm in the same spot. You know how sick I will be?
Yeah, no,
can't happen.
Literally 2025, y'all gonna see me. That's what I've been saying. So I gotta keep doing it.
It's only February.
No problem.
But I think we talked about this the other day. It's like just collaborating with people. Yeah. Just connecting with different people. I'm learning to be okay with doing that, because we were trying to just be low key, out the way.
It ain't gonna work like that.
Nope.
I was heavy on that when I was coming up. Like, I wanted to be now I got pretty much got to get paid to be doing something. But like back then, it was like, Mark, come here, come do it. Here I come. Like, y'all gonna know that I'm here and that I do this, regardless to what I'm getting in return. Because this is, you gonna have to see.
It's like a passion. It's like a love for it.
It's a love for it.
I have a question for you.
But wait, but you also put yourself out there. There's a season that's okay. Because when you started, you have to do stuff like that. Yeah. I had to do that for my business. Yeah. Now I'm tired.
You tired.
And
you get to sit back a little bit.
Doing that? But before you had to. So
yeah, for sure.
So my question is, how do you decipher when you should be using your skills, your gifts to serve versus getting paid for it? I think I struggle with that.
That's good. I struggle with that too, because of course I want to get paid, but my first is always, let me just do it because the Lord gonna take care of me anyway.
That's how I feel.
Like I always try to leave. I'm bad at it now, because it's like, come on now, y'all calling, y'all know my name. What's up?
Y'all know my name.
Like, you know why you calling? Where's the bread? But it's a lot of time, even in them situations, and the bread don't be coming, I'll be like, okay, Lord, I'm gonna just give it to you, because you gave this gift to me to use. So I can't be mad that I don't get a payment, because I got paid with the gift.
And also, you paid me in other ways.
In other ways, it's gonna come back one way or another.
I feel kind of delusional sometimes when I was like, all right, the Lord gonna take care of it, because child, my credit card The Lord is gonna handle it.
Yeah.
He's gonna handle it.
He's gonna handle it. See, I be wanting to get deep. See, those are like my credit. Those are fleshly desires. I know we need money.
It's small though.
It's small.
Mm-hmm.
On a grand scale of things, literally, you can go get a show right now. It'll pay you $10K. Wipe all that stuff out. I could go sell a house tomorrow and wipe
and
all
it'll
that.
be gone.
I could
girl,
be
sell
a stripper.
Don't do that. I heard it coming.
That.
The foolishness rolling up.
Oh man.
I could. You know
real,
what?
though.
A business can ask me to do a corporate.
Yeah.
Business can ask me to do a sip and glow.
Yep.
$20K.
A team building.
Yeah.
Team building, sip
That would
and
be
glow.
fire.
Yeah.
Let's write that up.
Yeah.
And we'll send those out. That's
And
dope.
we'll send those out.
No, for real.
Yeah,
That's
so
how you gotta
looking,
do it now.
If you're looking for any corporate events,
Yeah. I mean,
She got it.
Yep.
I'm telling
She
you.
can make a remix, make it tailored to whatever you need.
For real.
All self-care, all team building.
Yep.
And skincare if you want to be cute.
I was just gonna say she gave me this. What's it called one time?
Yeah, skin look good, my boy.
I was decent.
And he be using it. That's the key.
It's gone.
Gotta use
I need more.
Free up. The link will be in the description.
Yeah.
Get to it.
MyGlowFlow.com.
Yeah.
No,
That's tough.
I have to remember that.
Quick word from our sponsor.
All right.
That's good.
Do you have any
Last thing. Okay, you know what? No, let's do this. What is the biggest advice you would like to give as far as music, relationships, and life in general? Let's do 3.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Music. Don't do it unless you have a passion for it. And I'll just leave that right there.
Straight like that.
Relationships. I'm not gonna say the same thing.
Let's say it
but
for everything.
It'll be in the description. No, for relationships, my advice, give people grace and choose. I'll just leave it there. Choose.
Period. It's a choice.
It's a choice.
Whatever it is, no bad or good.
Choose. Make a decision.
Yeah.
That's the theme of 2025.
No, really.
And life in general.
Life in general. Give your life to God. I gotta say that. He just tugged on me quick. That's major. Life is crazy out here. So doing that, it doesn't change things, but it helps you through them if you choose to walk with it and understand it. That's what I say.
And I gotta add to that. Choosing God releases you from having to carry everything by yourself.
Because that stuff be heavy.
Way too heavy.
It's not asking you, and I know it's a journey that we walking through because I literally just talked about it about feeling shame, but it's not a journey towards perfection. It's not a journey to say that your life should look like anything. Really, the Bible, I'm just saying, the Bible guides you, right? And Jesus died for us so that we could be free from all the foolishness, all the religious foolishness that we are so caught up in, or we have learned, or tried to train us up.
Yeah,
just love Him
and have your own relationship with Him.
It's a relationship.
We got to speak on that now.
No, for real.
From experience, like both my parents pastors, they do their thing, but it was a time where I was like, I'm not going to church. I don't want to be in no church. Like but that was all because of what everybody else told me and what I saw everybody else. I didn't have my own relationship at that time. Once I got my own relationship, it changed everything. So having your own relationship with Him is major. Yeah, it's a game changer.
And it's necessary.
It's definitely
because we grew up knowing the idea of God, but we didn't have it for ourselves until
we had it for ourselves.
Until we had it for ourselves. Until
it's still a journey. We're still imperfect. We be out here doing what we be doing. Okay,
what we be doing.
Although I will say, once you tap into that relationship, be prepared to be convicted for a lot of things, or of a lot of things that you used to do.
Yeah,
you cannot do the same things that you used to. And I'm not talking about like the partying and stuff. I'm literally talking about there are some things that you did yesterday that if you do it again today, after you said would have your way, if you do it again today, you gonna feel a tug on you, and it's gonna be different.
And it's about how you handle people, how you handle yourself, how you talk to yourself, how you it builds character for real.
Yeah.
To make you a better
That's
person.
deep.
That's it. That's all.
That's deep.
And it's
Choose.
a built-in best friend.
Choose.
And choose life.
That's major.
I'm saying that I said that from experience. I had to make a decision to choose life. There was a time I was just sitting in the middle, like, I don't know yet. But choose life and choose it every day. You have to choose it every day.
You have to choose it. Y'all snapping right now.
No, you started it.
Cause look, cause I could, with this heart condition, with how I feel, with how tired I am, I could easily throw the towel in on the music. I could send my son with his mom. I could just be in the crib. I could give up for real. I could. But I chose life. I chose to live. I chose to keep going. I chose to believe. And in that, through Christ, you get what you sow. So you get back everything that you're trying to get, basically, is what I'm saying.
And choosing life doesn't mean existing. It means living.
She's snapping.
It means living. Because existing is where I was.
Yeah.
Because I didn't care if something happened to me. I ain't had no fight left.
Man.
Like,
this is recent. I'm talking for me too. Like, it was recent. Like,
December.
Hello.
What? Like,
2024. November, December.
I don't even care no more.
No, for real. Like, I'm gonna be alright. Actually, now that I think about it, Lord, can I come up there with you?
No, for
what? Isn't that where I'm trying to go?
Yeah.
Anyway,
don't you need me now up there? I need you now. Yes. Yeah, I need you now to come. Who didn't die in the Bible? They just got ascended.
Wasn't he Moses?
Elijah or something.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna.
I think Elijah got ascended.
We said this in another video. We should probably look into it.
I think Elijah got ascended and he never died. God just
beat me up, Scotty.
I think I do know that. Was that Elijah?
I'm gonna go with that.
If this is trivia,
and correct us in the comments. Correct us in the comments. But you want to take a quick commercial break?
Nope.
Nah.
All right.
We'll get into it another time.
That's fair. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Mars Kid.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you for coming on our show. Thank you for being a part of our 30 for 30 podcast challenge.
Yes, sir.
And thank y'all for tuning in, because if you watch this episode, that means you can watch more. Huh?
That's good. And you can go back and watch if you have.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We on whatever day. Well, currently today is day 13.
Maybe.
Okay.
Let's go with, day 13.
Okay.
Yes.
So that means you got 13 episodes to see. And probably it's going to be more by the time you see it.
Exactly. So stay rocking with us. We appreciate you all so much. If you have not subscribed, if you are a part of the Mars Kid community, I need you to subscribe so we can have more videos like this, more episodes like this, because he's coming back again.
No, for sure.
This conversation could have been 4 hours.
And we need y'all subscriptions because it costs money for me to be here. Okay?
Amen.
Thank you.
Yeah, it costs money for me to be here as well.
I said, which way we coming?
And I'm waiting on my check.
Hello.
So so we're waiting on our money to circle back to us in Jesus' name.
Amen.
But thank y'all. We love y'all. Peace.
Love hurts. It's out now.
Hey.